Hey, and welcome to day 10. It is October 10th, and today I had the day by myself, more or less. It was my day off, and it's sometimes harder to figure out what to do on days off when you're by yourself. That's something I kind of had to get used to when I was with someone. When I was married, my ex was in the military and was a doctor and was gone a lot for months at a time. And that was hard. And for people with eating disorders or any type of addiction, it is really hard to be alone with your thoughts and with your anxieties, and especially like a whole day means that you can basically do whatever you want. You can drink too much, or eat too much, or not eat at all. There's not a ton of accountability, which can be really hard for me. I had a moment on Thursday, Friday. I realized I just didn't have anything planned for Saturday. I just had the day to myself, and spent the week just feeling more frustrated with where I was at in life and not wanting to live in the city and so far away from my family and friends, and having a hard time making friends after just moving after 2 months. And I had a really great community before I left in Nebraska. I had a lot of awesome friends, and I was with someone, and I just wasn't really used to being alone a lot. And even during COVID, I was living with my sister for part-time, and then I lived with another sister part-time. And so actually being alone in your home and can feel like really hard to escape from yourself and from your problems, and there's no accountability. And I guess I've been thinking about finding friends and how it's hard for me to reach out to people. And I used to think that that was because I'm more of an introvert, but I've had such extroverted jobs in customer service and sales and marketing and things that I've learned to be extroverted and really friendly. But after a day of being extroverted, I want to be by myself, but I don't want to be that alone. I would ideally want to be with somebody, around someone, or have friends, or have a community. And I found myself today just making a lot of phone calls and filling my time, but also trying to rest and be okay with not being productive. That's another thing of always feeling like you have to be producing and doing something, and it's really hard to find just time to rest or watch TV in the afternoon or in the morning and just lay and do nothing. So being able to do that, but also being willing to put myself out there and find friends. I think I've kind of given myself an excuse that I don't really need to find friends here. I don't want to live in the city very long. I'm hoping that the work takes me more north to Seattle. I think that's also just a way of protecting myself and not making connections. At the point you just get tired of sharing your life. You get tired of updating people on who you are and your history. And it's I'm grateful now, after a decade plus of living away, that I have a lot of friends in different areas that really know me and know my struggle or know what I've been through. And so I don't really have the energy to share that with more people. I don't want to have to explain it again. And it just takes a lot. And I think with an eating disorder, it's even more energy to put yourself out there in not a vulnerable, authentic way. There's either the perfect package part of you that's really inspiring, and people think you're doing a lot and you're really productive, or you're pretty, or you're thin, or all these things. And then there's the people actually know you, feel you can be yourself around and have seen you during hard days. But as you're getting to know people, it just is exhausting. And it's really hard to make friends as an adult. It's hard to make those connections. And especially now as single too, and then adding in the disorder, and trying to figure out, especially during this time, intentionally, who am I and what kind of person do I want to be and who do I want to be friends with? I think that's also an opportunity. I'm used to being friends with people who are like me. And I think right now it's really nice to have friends that look different than me, who have something else to offer, have a different opinion. And I also just don't know how to reach out to coworkers to find that, or what do? Go on dating apps and try to figure out how to make connections there? I don't know that I really want to, but if that's how you meet people, I don't know. I was married for 8 years, so there weren't any dating apps. Pinterest just started, so maybe it's time to download Bumble. I don't know.